Hey everybody, my name is Mohit and I welcome each one of you to my YouTube channel. I'm back with a new DSA challenge and this is challenge number 7 about palindrome detection in doubly linked list. So this is one of the favorite interview question which you can expect on DSA. So without wasting any further time, let us quickly jump on understanding the problem statement. Okay, so if you observe this linked list, we have total 5 nodes. And as per the definition of palindrome, if you look value from forward and backward, it should be same, right? So keeping that logic in mind, just observe this linked list. And if you check the value of nodes from forward, then you will get 1, 2, 3, 2, 1. And then you check the value from backward, then again you will get 1, 2, 3, 2, 1. So the value which we observed from forward and backward of this linked list is exactly same, right? So this will qualify for this palindrome detection. So in this case, is palindrome value will come true. Now if we move to second example and let us again check forward value of this linked list. So forward value will come 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And similarly if we check backward value, then it will come 5, 4, 3, 2 and 1. So these two values are not same. So this value is not a palindrome. So in this case, is palindrome is false. Okay. So ask is we have to implement logic which can detect whether the node values in a linked list is a palindrome or not. Okay. So let us implement this logic and for that let me switch to VS Code. Okay. So we have already imported all the necessary classes which is required to implement this method. And I hope by now you guys must be aware about these two classes because these two classes are the common class that we have been discussing since our first challenge of DSA series. Okay. So how we have created a constructor for these two classes and what are the other different methods that we have used. Everything we have discussed in a much detail. So if you have any confusion, then I suggest please refer that video. I will provide the link in description. Okay. So let me implement the logic for new requirement. So I'll define a method called is palindrome and we'll put self keyword. Now first point is, let's say if linked list have length 0 or 1, then there is no need to check whether it's palindrome or not, right? Because let's say if you have single node from forward and backward, the value would be same. So I'll write if self.length is less than 2, we will simply return true. And now we will implement the logic for the rest of the scenarios. Okay, so if you observe this linked list, basically in order to check whether the value is palindrome or not, what we can do, we can check first and last value and compare it. And if it is equal, then we will check second value and second last value. Then again we will compare it. And again if that one is also same, then we will move to this third node and yeah, this is a single node, so of course the value would be same. So what I mean to say is we have to create two pointer. First which will look node from forward and the second which will look node from backward. And we will compare the values of each node for these two pointers. And if values are equal, then we will move this forward pointer to its next node and we will move backward pointer to its previous node. And then again we will follow same step. But the question is till what point we have to move these pointers. So if you observe here, till we reaches at this third node, that is the mid of this linked list, if all the values of nodes present in left side of this matches with its respective node value present in right hand side, then of course the value is a palindrome value, correct? So basically we have to move this pointer till the midpoint of this linked list. Okay. So what we will do, we will create midpoint which is length by 2, right? Self.length by 2. We are using this in order to get the immediate previous integer value. Okay. Now we will create a new pointer called forward node which will point to first node which is self.head, and we will create another pointer called backward node, which will point to self.tail. Okay. Now what I will do, I'll create a while loop, and inside this loop, I will compare the value of this forward node and backward node. So if in this particular iteration, while comparing the value of forward node and backward node, if values are not same, then we will immediately return false and will come out of this loop, and we can say that yeah, this is not a palindrome value, correct? But let's say if values are equal, then what we will do? We will move this forward node to its next node, right? So forward node equals forward node dot next, backward node equals backward node dot previous, correct? Because we have to move back in case of backward node, right? And we will reduce this mid value by 1. So that many number of iteration it will have, and for every iteration it will check forward and respective backward node values and proceed accordingly. So let's say in all these iteration values are same. So in the end we can certainly say that is palindrome is true, right? So we will return true. So this is the logic which can check whether the values present in the node of a linked list satisfy palindrome condition or not. Okay. So now let us check this logic whatever we have written. Okay. So I will create instance of this class and will create a new node with value 1, and then I will append these nodes and then I will print the values. So let me run it. Okay. So we have created a doubly linked list with node value as 1, 2, 3, 2 and 1. So this is reflecting same scenario what we discussed in our slide. Now let me call is palindrome method and let me print its value. Okay, so yeah, this was expected. This value is a palindrome value. Okay. Now what I will do, I'll create another linked list, but this time value would be 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Now let me run this function. Great. So if you see here, this value is not a palindrome value. So this method is returning false. Okay. So this logic is working as expected. Okay. Great. Okay guys, so that's it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. We will meet in our next video with a practical and potential interview question. So please stay tuned. Till then, take care and goodbye.